Hey everyone, thought I'd show you what I'm working on for Easter. Just coming up with a cute little 3x3 Easter card, so I'll show you how I put this together. So to make this, I started out with this cute little stamp set. And this one is called Patterned Eggs, and it's by Inkadinkado. Very cute. I've been eyeing it for a while. It's an oldie, but you can still find it in the store. I picked this one up at Ben Franklin. And I used this stamp right here, and also the one right next to it. So I went ahead and already stamped the egg, the big one, with, I used Perfect Plum by Stampin' Up. And the reason that I used Perfect Plum was because it also has a matching marker. And I thought it was easiest to coordinate colors if I stuck with something that had a matching marker. But you could do that with Suneco or, Memento or whatever you want. Just you need a stamp pad and an ink marker that matches. So I went ahead and stamped this with the Perfect Plum, and then I'm going to grab the other stamp that I wanted to use. I've got it on an acrylic block here, and I'm going to go ahead and ink that up with some Tuxedo Black, some Memento ink. I'm using the Memento because I'm going to be doing some coloring, and this dries the fastest, and it's the best for coloring. Okay, we're good and inked up. There we go. So I'm not going to color the whole thing, but just basically colored in the, let me zoom in just a little bit. Went ahead and colored in the little petals with the Perfect Plum marker. Not really exciting, and I'm not doing any shading, just getting the color on there. So I colored in the petals, colored in the leaves. I'm using a, what is this one? I think it's Wild Wasabi for the big leaves. And then for the little tiny ones, I grabbed Garden Green for these really small ones. So like I said, it's not really a huge deal. But once I had finished the coloring, I went ahead and cut those out, which I've already gone ahead and done. And then you can see the centers are white. On some of the cards that I made, I put gems in the middle. On this one, I thought I'd just use some yellow. So I'm going to grab a daffodil marker and just put some yellow in the center. I do like the gems, though. I think they're so cute, but I think it would also be cute to dab a little bit of stickles in there, which is what I might do when I'm completely finished, just so that there's some sparkle and shine to it. Okay, so after I did the little eggs, then I wanted to do the cute little ticket. And the way that I did that was by, sorry, I'm looking for my stamp. I grabbed a stamp from this Miss Caroline stamp set. I'm trying to see, I think Miss Caroline must just be a line of stamps, like it's, oh, it's called Fiddlestick Story Stamps. But I grabbed this cute little border right here. I thought it was really cute. And I'm going to go ahead and ink that up with the Perfect Plum as well. You don't need the whole thing, just a little bit of it. Grabbing some scratch paper. I don't want to ink up my... There's another piece here. Okay, then we can line this up at the bottom. And that gives us our border. That'll be on our cute little ticket. And then I use this cute little Happy Easter stamp, and this is by Hero Arts. Oops, I'm out of the shot. Sorry. And to ink that up, I actually used VersaFine because I wanted a really strong black ink. I'm going to go ahead and ink this upside down. Keep in mind, if you use this black ink, it takes a second to dry. So be prepared for that. Oh, I forgot to show you what I did. I actually used my Stamp-A-Majig because I wanted to line it right up at the top. So first I stamped my Stamp-A-Majig with my Happy Easter, and then I inked up my stamp. I'm huffing because it's been just a second here. And then I can get perfect placement for my Happy Easter. Then next thing I did was grab this EK Success ticket punch. I went ahead and slid that in and lined it up. And now as this one is wet, I'm actually just going to set it aside to let it dry. Oh, sorry, but this is what it looks like after you punch it. And then I can reach for my dry one over here that's already ready to go. So let's go ahead and finish the rest of our card here. Oops, let me pop that out of the way. So here's my base, and this is 3x6. I went ahead and just scored it in the middle, which I'm going to actually use my bone folder and score this right now hard because I'm going to run it through my Cuttlebug, and once you do that it'll be harder to see that line. So let me pull my Cuttlebug up here. And I am using this Cuttlebug folder called Julie's Garden. They finally did start labeling them. It is really tiny, so I may still label them on the bottom like I normally do. But to emboss that, I'm going to use my A plate, a B. Let me grab my folder here and slip in. Remember, we're just embossing the front part. So I'll go ahead and slip that in. So A, B, embossing plate, B. And I'll run this through. I'm going to run it back towards me just to get it out easier. Whoops. And there's our cute little embossed front. Very cute. And we'll set our Cuttlebug aside. Oops, looks like I'm off just a hair. Okay, you don't want to mess with it too much once you've embossed it, or you'll flatten out what you've embossed. So now that we're at this point, we can go ahead and, oh, I actually wanted to do one more thing. I'm going to grab a little finger dauber, and I've seen these at Hobby Lobby, at Michael's, at Joann's, sold in little 3-packs, but I actually buy mine from Stampin' Up! Because you get 12, which I think is actually kind of a better deal. And so I'm going to grab my Perfect Plum stamp pad again here, a little bit of ink. And I'm just going to ink around my card base so everything's all matchy-matchy, which we love, right? And everything matches. Whoops. Went a little over the edge there, but I'm not even worried about it. It's homemade, right? Okay, so once we've done that, we can go ahead and figure out our little alignment. And actually what I kind of did, you know, I started to lay it out, thinking about what I wanted. And when I got a layout that I was happy with, I actually kind of cheated and just grabbed a little bit of Scotch tape. This way I could just have my placement all ready to go, flip it over and stick some tape there, hold it all together. Made it a little bit easier to keep the placement that I wanted instead of trying to glue everything together. And then I grabbed my ATG gun and this little ticket piece. Put a little bit of ATG gun on there so she would stick. Double check that that's how I want her to be. Cute. Like I said, she needs some gems or jewels in the middle of her flowers. We can go ahead and add this on. So such a simple Easter card. And it fits in these cute little 3 1/8 by 3 1/8 envelopes. You can pick these up at Michael's, and Stampin' Up! Also sells them. Again, I'm not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I just like to use their stuff because everything's all matchy-matchy, and they have some fun little cute products and stamps that are fun. So there's the card, and then I just wanted to show you really quickly something else you could do with the same design. So here's our blue one, my first example. So cute. And this one is done with the Tempting Turquoise, matching stamp pad, matching marker. And then I also, set that aside for a second, I also went ahead and made this cute little place card holder, and you'll see that it has Erin on there. That's one of my girls. I thought it would be cute. Oops. All right, this one has to be square when you lay it down or it doesn't stand up right, but let me widen my shot. Didn't realize I'm out of the shot. Oh, too much. You're seeing my messy room. I'll scoot that forward. Okay, so then I put a little bag of treats inside, and I did another ticket and put my daughter Erin's name on there, and she loves pink. So to make the little treat holder, I just took a 10.5 by 3 inch piece of cardstock and went ahead and scored it at 3, 5, 8, and 10. And that gives you the box shape. And then on this little 1/2 inch side, you'll stick some sticky strip. There's the back. And then once it's all, before you sticky strip it together, you'll want to emboss it. And I embossed the entire thing, not just the front. And then of course you just do the same little eggs and things on the front. So that's how I got the treat holder, and also inked around it with the pink again. That's Melon Mambo, or Mamba, I can't remember. Anyhow, the pink one, Melon Mambo, I think. And then another idea I had was to turn it into a cute little treat bag. And so I put some Peeps in a little Stilo bag, did the same little Easter egg topping, and went ahead and embellished the same way. So this topper was, what was it? I think it's 4.5 by 4, and then on the 4.5 side, I scored it at 2 1/4 to make the fold. And I stapled the topper on before I attached the little embellishment. So there we have a treat topper, and then our cute little 3 by 3 cards, which turned out so cute. I'll put them all in the picture for you so you can see how cute they turned out. And you'll notice this one is up and down and this other one is side by side. But anyhow, there's some fun little ideas where you can use the exact same design and just change up the color, and they all look so different and so cute. So anyhow, I hope you have a wonderful Easter and maybe try out my fun little craft. Thanks for watching. Bye.